Hello YouTube, welcome back to Black Belt Gamers. It's Spoofy here. Today we are going to be diving into the new and freshly released Wrath of the Ancients DLC for Everspace 2. I know I haven't recorded a whole bunch of this game, but I originally got this game prior to having a setup capable of recording. And I do apologize for the white noise fans in the background. It is rather warm, so I'm trying to at least not be sitting in my own sweat pool while playing some games tonight. But in order for me to, so I wanted to do some little bit of grinding and farming, just to see what some of the new drops and stuff could possibly be. And I did find a few, but I sent them to Homebase, and I cannot get to them without progressing the story, so I figured I'd just start this up and we'll watch this together. So we'll see what happens.
This component sent an encrypted command to station operations. All console output is being suppressed. I will attempt to reveal it.
Base destruction sequence entering final countdown.
The final countdown? How long has it been active?
What the hell are you guys playing around with up there?
Sounds kind of bad.
Oh, what did Alec do?
Base, why are your emergency beacons activated?
It's not a drill terrain. Hold your position. Don't dock right now.
Eduardo, what is this?
A security safeguard, installed by Dax and Maddox during their scheduled Viridium extraction mission.
Can you shut it down?
I am attempting to do so. For your safety, I recommend evacuation.
Self-destruct in 120 seconds.
There's nothing else for it. All crew abandon base.
My cargo drone can get us to Turin's ship.
Good. To the hangar, everybody. Now.
Boy.
That means you too, Eduardo.
I will remain here until I have exhausted every possibility for an override. I am the only one who can fix this. Now go.
Everybody move!
Where is Eduardo?
He's still in the control room.
I will not leave without him.
Kala, no!
Two of us or none.
Please bear with me. I believe I have found a way.
Base destruction deferred.
Deferred? What does that mean?
I have temporarily slowed the process. I believe I can stall the sequence from its scheduled function so long as I remain interfaced with the system.
We need a more permanent fix than that.
The sequence is hardwired with every infrastructural element of this asteroid. There is no way to defuse it. Only Dax or Maddox knew how to abort the command, and unfortunately, they are dead.
Damn it. Those guys really didn't want to take any chances. All crew are to remain clear until we figure this out.
There may be an easy solution to this. But it would require the memory of a dead man.
Well, that's an interesting change of events.
As long as I remain interfaced, the countdown will be infinitesimally slow. Letting go, however, would speed it up again. There are 13 seconds left.
So what are you proposing?
Although the failsafe method was only known to Dax and Maddox, they have stored pertinent data on their dog tags.
Their dog tags?
Military identity tags, worn around the neck, offer personal memory storage.
I can't speak for Maddox, but I am certain that I never saw one on Dax. Delia?
Neither have I. And I was the one who examined his corpse. Maybe we missed something.
Only one way to find out. I'll be right back.
Oh, are we gonna go grave robbing right behind our base again? Certainly seems so. But do I not have access to my storage in here right now? It doesn't look like it. So I'm assuming that we're gonna have to go through with this so that I get access to it. Oh yeah, because that's not our base. That's terrain. And I suppose it won't let me in here. Maybe it will. Okay. Yeah, I still never found the Starforge version of that, but I want one at some point. Oh, I do still have one of these already. Perfect. Yeah, look at all that stuff. Oh, that's only one rarity. Playing with the controller is new to me on here. Yeah, these are... where are they? There. There are now Dreadnought Reliquaries, which are new. Didn't have those before. So, yeah, we have lots and lots and lots of stuff. Because then if I start switching my ships here... See, every single one of these ships has a full inventory of stuff, so I have quite a lot of stuff pooled together. So if I ever need resources, I got quite a bit of stuff. So this is what I had for the new sets. So we're gonna move some of this stuff over quick while I'm here. Power oscillator set. That one should be new. I think that's all I found today. That should be new. That should be new. Alright. It's a storm chaser. What's the ship that has those? It's been such a long time. I used to have all these memorized. That's weapons. So Vindicator should be, yeah. That's what I want to do, is I want to do some of these Dreadnought Reliquaries here. Bring 2 for now. See how playing on controller does for this. Should be be able to try one of those out eventually. Secondary. So we'll do that one. They did kind of nerf my build a little bit, but Being perfectly honest, it was a little bit overpowered, but it was mainly driven by one item, which is the plating. Gave you a substantial amount of damage reduction. See how this goes. I haven't played in a hot minute, let alone with controller. I usually play mouse and keyboard. We're hoping most part, the build is like a straight damage reduction kind of thorns type of build, so most of the enemies should be taking themselves out while attacking me. That's also why I wanted to get a good siege cannon, because that thing slows you down substantially to firing, and since this build is all about kind of enduring through an onslaught of enemies, that weapon would be absolutely perfect. I would either like to find a powerful one or a rapid one. Then I still have to figure out how the new upgrades work. So let's see what we got. Corrosion fields. Probably don't care about that. Types of names are hidden. Definitely don't care about that. These drop mines when destroyed. We'll take the corrosion fields here. Yeah, I'm curious how these Dreadnought reliquaries work, and if we can get Starforged items from them, because if we can, then I eventually want to save up a few of those and run them on 2000 UNC to try to get that siege cannon. Build still pretty much does everything it's supposed to do. I'm not even using my ultimate yet. Even though I could just make things a little bit faster. Every enemy killed, a detonator drone is spawned. I think we'll do the detonator drones because those don't really matter a whole lot unless they're going to deal so much damage that I can't absorb it. But I should be able to take them out before they get to me. idea when doing the higher and higher difficulty rifts. Like right now, I'm not playing too safe, but once I'd be doing the higher lunacy rifts, I would generally be trying to keep all of the enemies on one side, so that I can face them all, so that that front shield does a lot more work. But right now, I'm willing to take some hits from the side. Let's see how that works out right there. That's still fairly easy. Now we go on to the boss. Periodically spawns bubbles. Okay, so we need to pay attention to make sure that we either take this thing out ridiculously fast or about to be expected. For the most part, the boss is kind of like the respite at the end. The rift itself is harder than the boss. But we'll see if this drops, if these reliquaries drop dreadnought items. Because if they do, I am definitely going to stockpile. Because that will help substantially. I see a powerful Gauss cannon. Efficient siege cannon. Yep, there they go. So that's good to know. So we want to really dang, look at that thing. But it's just too bad it's just a regular old Gauss cannon, so. Alright. Rarity. The Scourge. It's not a Radiant Legendary, which is pretty much all we are after. Big dismantle, and another dismantle. We'll store this one. And we're going to hop back in. Do this next rift right quick. And just for the loot quality, we're gonna ramp this up to a 1000. I would put it 2000 if I was using mouse and keyboard, but just because it's a little bit more difficult to aim with controller and be efficient, we will stick with slightly lower difficulty. Because of that one bonus we have, everything taking damage. When we kill an enemy, it should help us pretty substantially. We need to deal with that sniper drone. little more proper and make sure that we are keeping all of the enemies in front of us. So essentially, I'm going to be a little bit playing more coy and letting all the enemies come to me now. So it shall be a lot of flying backwards. Pop already. Yeah, it's a little bit harder, for sure. I feel like something changed in my build too. I mean, outside of the nerf. Is my reliquary still there? Yes, it is. Alright, I'm gonna inspect quick here. So we got the reflected damage. Got the destabilization, and don't have the Siren C stuff on for the shield, but that's usually not been much of a problem. So we'll give it another turn. Try it again. Because it would be significantly easier with the gunship. It is much more resilient. Or even the bomber, but I really like the idea of using my favorite ship, the interceptor, so try and give it a run. still be able to pull it on. Getting hurt quite a bit. Nice. And well, I guess we'll take the mines. It's usually only a problem if they blow up literally right next to me. That was close. That I keep getting the primary weapon damage here. It's definitely making it a little bit more rough, but we are surviving a little bit better now since I managed to get to more of the outskirts of the map here. Good. Yeah, figured as much. Unfortunate. Yeah, we are going to have to put the difficulty back down if I'm playing on controller, unfortunately. It is unfortunate that they nerfed the build a little bit. But with the recent change they had, I could min-max my equipment a little better instead of just having damage reduction with random stats. I could truly optimize it. Now it almost seems too easy. It went from too hard to too easy now. But that's okay. It's all part of the process. Can't wait to try the 4K rips. I definitely have a different build that I want to try. Resistant to EMP, we aren't even using EMP. The detonator drone, which is fine. Yeah, take the detonator drones. Those don't really matter. Detonator drones don't pose much threat because once they blow up on me, they deal their damage to everything around me and heal me a little bit. gimme. Oh, it'd be so nice to just find that powerful or rapid siege cannon just right now. Burn them down. Easy. But I'm fairly certain the only zone-specific drops come from the reliquary itself, so I'll just have to stockpile. Looks like it. It's a rattler or bloodstar. Alright, gimme right here. Gimme. Ah, darn. Another force forge though, but yeah, look at that. Pretty handy that we can kind of get the drops now. Awesome. Well, that's gonna wrap up this video. It was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but that's alright. Not a big deal. Yeah, next time I hop in, we will go over to Dax's grave and progress the story a little bit, and then we also have the optional side quest to hop into. So I'm excited to see all of the extra things that I didn't see. So it's gonna be Spoofy signing off. We will catch you in the next video. Take care.